But suddenly, with all this hot weather, all the petals and the flowers have dropped off. But that gives you an opportunity. So what are you going to do with all those dropped petals? I'm going to put a flower in it. You can't put it in it, but I'm going to put it in Photoshop. It's a dead tulip, and I've turned it into sepia tone, and just quite like the colours and the shape of that. I had one of those magic painting books. Do you remember them? And you painted, it was just like a sketch. Every page was a picture, like a sketch, just in black and white. And then what you did was you painted on water, and suddenly the colours came out. This is just like that. It keeps all the detail, but it just changes the colour. It's absolute magic, and you can do it very quickly. What gave me the inspiration was seeing that in the charity shop, and it was £2, by the way, and I've had more than £2 worth of pleasure out of it. And I just laid them down on a piece of white mount board and took this picture, which is great, I think, but I like to try different things. It's all about composition and presentation and cropping. And I thought, oh, absolutely beautiful. So she let me cut off a bit. And I think the secret of showing this like this is cropping off. I cropped off with some scissors, and this chap came up to me, and I'd never met him before. And he thrust this paper bag in my hand, and he said, I know you'll like this. I do love a square crop, especially for things like this. I just think it works pretty well. Now, one of the very first techniques I learned in Photoshop, a sort of arty thing, if you like, it was years and years ago. If you do this with landscapes and things, it can really give you a lovely effect. It's just a nice idea to combine something from the past with something that you're doing now that's current. I love dead flowers, and I know a lot of you do as well. They take on a completely different shape. There's a different feel to them. Normally, I just do it freehand. You might be horrified at that, but I'll show you what I do normally, because I'll tell you there's a reason why. I'm always looking for that sort of thing to happen. And this tulip, you can see that lovely arch at the top. And that's only because I keep it in the vase when it's died off. And eventually, it goes from standing upright to falling over, and then it's falling right down onto the vase. We can make things out of things we've already got and make them into something a little bit surreal, or like an optical illusion. See things differently rather than just see the same old images over and over again.